Nobody knows what's in my soul. You said I'm crazy.
All right, I'm sorry about that. I do have uh mic issues every once in a while, especially if I move it. Uh, don't ask me why. I don't know why it happens. But let's no, we're gonna start over. We're just gonna fucking start over. All right. Okay, there's been a big brouhaha on X for a while. And it's been going on for the last 3 days. And I'm kind of fucking tired of it. You know? It's been a shitstorm. Okay, it should. And it's. I'm. I just. I just don't want to. There's a couple things I want. All right. One, I don't want to be a slop tuber. I made that very fucking clear. I if anything I'm obsessed with is the truth, facts. If you're going to say something, back it the fuck up. If you're going to say something, don't be coy. Don't play around. Don't think you're so fucking cute. Just tell the truth. Because the truth is not on anybody's side. The truth is just the truth. It's impartial. Here's the truth about the Sinder stuff. Is Sinder totally innocent? No. She did some stuff wrong. Silvervale, she admits that she did stuff wrong, which I respect her for. There's a lot of people on this platform that won't admit they fuck up and take accountability for it. That's why I respect Sinder. She took accountability for it. She didn't hide from it. She didn't run from it. Now, everybody there's people who are very, very obsessed with this stuff. I'm not really. I mean, I'll make a comment on it if it gets out of hand, like this current situation, but otherwise, I don't want to be constantly making videos or doing streams talking about Sinder. And that's not because I don't like Sinder. It's not because I don't like the community. I just don't want to be the fucking channel that does Sinder all the time. I want to cover as many different topics as I possibly can, not just about Sinder. It's not that I don't want to support the Sinder community. That I don't like the Sinder community. I do like the Sinder community. I respect the hell out of them. But I also have made it very clear a lot is I'm not a power pup. I never claimed to be. I never said that. In fact, I repeatedly said that I'm not. I like the power pups. I think they're a wonderful community. Majority of them. But, okay. How did this all start? We got to go to the beginning before this all started, because unlike some people, we have to, in order to get our facts right, we go to the beginning. Okay, Vex reported that she was leaving gamer subs. That's it. Nothing else. I'm not going to read this aloud. I mean, I'm pretty sure everybody that's here has probably read this 1,000 times. There's nothing in here other than the fact she made a decision to leave gamer subs. That's it. It's like if someone leaves Mythic. Hey, I left Mythic. That's it. Unless something comes out for a reason why you can't, there's nothing to go on. There's reason why she left Gamer Subs, she tells you. Conflict of interest. She doesn't want to have it. She wants to have more options open for her. That's it. Nothing else. But it didn't stay that way, did it? Because someone did this. Okay, when you quote tweet somebody, they get a notification that you've been quote tweeted. All right. If Wiccan didn't want to drag her into this situation or be quote unquote taken out of context, well, here's the thing. Don't do this shit. Okay, here, I don't know if Wiccan's here or listening. Okay, here's your shock for you, buddy. Here's your shock. Sinder owns 10% of GamerSub. This is not exactly a good thing for her. I mean, I know a lot of people have a hate boner for Shy Lily. I personally don't. And try to twist every bad thing that ever fucking happened to Sinder on Shy Lily. No. Okay, Sinder and Shy Lily are minority holders or owners of GamerSubs. Know how much power you have with 10% of a company? You don't have any fucking power with 10% of a company. You don't have any say on the daily runs of the operation of that company. So put your hate boners away for Shy Lily and let's just deal with things. Why do it this way? Well, because GamerSubs was mentioned, he can sit there and kind of drag another VTuber into a situation that she has nothing to do with. And he claims that people are taken out of context. That's you created the context. Your message right here is very fucking unclear. Considering that you attached this, you did a quote tweet. It's very unfucking clear. You are celebrating the fact someone left GamerSubs because Shy Lily owns it. What? Dumbass, so does Sinder. So, what happened after that? Well, a lot of people got upset. See? Hate boner for Shy Lily. Hate boner for Shy Lily. Hey, dumbass. You seem to forget Shy Lily, the part owner of GamerSub. Hey, you seem to forget that so is Sinder. Have you considered, dude, if you don't want people to interact with your posts, you could do one of two things. One, don't post it. Two, lock it. You know? Just have people that only people that are mentioned in your post to reply to it. And he just gets combative. Of course. What happens when any kind of fucking drama or any kind of disagreement on Twitter that involves even slightly with Sinder, he gets involved. The guy that only tells part of the story, the part that he likes. You know, if he, the stereotype of a dumb blonde with big tits. He's a dumb blonde with big tits, all flash, no substance. He's a slop tuber. I don't know why people insist on watching him. I don't. I'm gonna put it to you different. I don't hate him. I don't hate the person. I hate his content because he doesn't fucking care about the truth. He cares about fast food content. What's going to get me a lot of views? You know? How can I get something out there, regardless if I'm going to get the story totally fucking wrong or hurt somebody? I need to get the story out there as fast as I can. Because, I need the subs. I need the views. Tee-hee, I can make money. I don't need to worry about the truth. I just need to worry about maybe getting 25% of the story right. I watched the video. Yeah. I'm not going to react to it. It's he gets some elements correct. He's the one that's wrong. I'm not gonna mince words. He was wrong. He shouldn't have done that quote tweet. He should have just said, "Oh, another one left gamer subs." That's it. I don't know why he would be happy with it, because he's supposedly this big defender of Sinder. But he doesn't seem to understand that Sinder also has a stake in GamerSub. He shouldn't be joyful about it. It's like, oh, sad to see someone not leaving GamerSub. Hopefully it doesn't affect Sinder's dividends. Dude, you created the context. But here's the interesting thing left out of this. He makes him look like, implying that he's a pyro pup or a big fan of Sinder, which I don't know. He claims he isn't. He claims he's not a pyro pup. Whatever. No, go ahead, go for it. No. If that's what you want to do, that's what you want to do. All right. Okay. If you're not this big old demon hellhound fan, why are you trying to defend your point of view so hard? Why are you trying to white knight her? You're sitting there, you got all this you made one fucking Google Doc to help her. Which, no, great. No, wonderful. So, or have you now become the king of VTuber defenders on Twitter? Or are we supposed to all bow to you and kiss your ring? Good luck with that. Thank you. So you made a fucking document. Yippee. Good for you. It was a good document. All that. It helped Mama Oko for her video, and she credits you for it. You did a good job. What more do you want? You have gone off the fucking deep end, dude. And the pyro pups took you to task for it. which is something he leaves out in the video. That the Sinder community didn't like it. Didn't like the fact that a VTuber had nothing to do with the whole Sinder stuff got dragged into it. He doesn't say that in that video because it wouldn't help his narrative. That, to put it bluntly, Kazuha doesn't like the Sinder community because the Sinder community, pretty much like, hey, stop it. You have made, well, I hate to tell you guys this. Unless he's fixed it. Okay. Unless he's fixed it. Okay.
Okay, so see.
Shut up. Let's see. Let's see if he fixed it. Nope. Gargura. Gura. Iron Mouse. Gura. Okay. Iron Mouse. Don't know why he's padding that playlist. I really don't know. It doesn't make any sense. It's kind of fucking dumb. To answer that question, I didn't let him know. Because I respect him. I don't know if he wanted to take part of this. It's because when I get like this, I'm very harsh. And I'm not lying. I am very harsh. My ability to care about other people's opinion is fucking gone. It's fucking gone. I don't care about his opinion of me. I don't. When you act like this, when people take you to task, and first it was nice. The people were polite to him and say, "Hey, you're making us look bad. Can you fix it, please?" And he doubled down. Then he tripled down. He acts like he did nothing wrong. You gave him content, dude. You made Sinder look worse.
So one VTuber that's taken over the space.
You pretty much, anybody who was changing their opinion about Sinder, willing to be open to discussions about it, you just pretty much closed the fucking door and gave him more fucking views. This guy that you supposedly hate, that you have made some pretty fucking outrageous allegations, which you better have shit ton of facts to back it up. Because if you would say that about me, I would sue your ass. I don't care if you're in Canada. If you made those allegations about me on Twitter or in a video, I'm getting a fucking lawyer. I'm going to just say, I will get a fucking lawyer. I will sue your ass from here to Sunday for defamation. Because you accused me of a crime. A pretty fucking sick one, too. And I hope that, because, what's his face here? Let's be honest. He loves to check out his name on this platform. And he's probably seen the allegation that you made. like I said, you better have some rock solid evidence to make that allegation. And that's secondhand information. I'm talking about fucking police report. The fact that he was tried and found guilty of it. Because then you can make it, you can say that. You can't. People, when you use the word pedophile and you put the word allegedly in front of it, it doesn't absolve you of shit. You still can be sued. Because I can say about wickedness, allegedly, he has anger issues. Well, no, that's not horrible. You know, it's the you can make that claim. He has anger issues. But I'm not going to call him that word. I don't use the word pedophile as an insult because it's a heinous thing and I could get sued for it. Freedom of speech, regardless in what fucking country you're in. If you say something that someone committed a crime, you better have proof they committed a crime. Because now you're in the realm of defamation, where you can lose everything. This is stupid. This is dumb. And it's guys, I appreciate you all. I really do. And I really do. I love the fact that you support me. Again, context. It's funny that GS and Mythic are losing people at the same time, and both associated. Gamer Subs is also associated with Sinder, you moron. You apparently don't look at facts. Don't look at her say it's, or you don't even look at her fucking profile to see that she's part owner. It's not my fault. You can't. Nobody, dude. We don't read. I don't know if it's because they've listened to me or they realize that reading between the lines, it's fucking stupid. Say what you mean. Don't assume people are going to go, oh, he said this in text, but he actually means this. No. On X/Twitter, you say exactly what you mean. Leave nothing up to interpretation. If someone says, hey, you did this, you go look back at your message. No, I didn't. It's right there in black and white. What the fuck are you talking about? You know? Shit. I mean, guys, this is the reason why I did this, is because this is all appearing in my notifications. And I wanted to stop. You know, if you want to expose him for his lies, then fucking do it. Don't talk about it. Just fucking do it. It's like Shy Lily saying that she has more evidence on Sinder. Release the shit then. It's got personal private. No, you can take that, protect that. I'll say this, what I said about Shy Lily. If you have all this fucking information and you don't release it, that pretty much means you don't have any fucking information. You have what you believe is the truth, but not the truth. Because you won't have anything to back it up. All right, guys, I'm going to take a little bit of break. I got to do old man stuff. I wasn't really planning on doing this. I got to take some medicine and go to the bathroom. And besides that, I do need to take a little bit of a break to get my emotions back under control, because I am getting a little pissed off. So I'm going to leave you with some music, and I'll be back as soon as I can.
Waiting and waiting. Heaven knows I tried to keep from breaking, hiding from the world outside. We set sail towards brighter days, but that blue horizon turned to gray the moment that you went away again. Oh, when it rains, oh yeah, it pours and pours and pours without a pause. I'm cast away up on the shore, endless ocean of endless tears, drowning under every fear, until I hear you whisper in my ear. Wherever you go, I'll follow. Wherever you are, I'll be right there for you. When the world outside is cruel, whenever you smile, I'll smile too. Whenever you cry, I'll still smile through. So thank you for waiting for me. Think back to when my heart exploded. So now I know it, I'm right where I belong. But since you left, it felt so wrong to sing that song. 'Cause all along, where I belong is not a place, a group, or anything that anybody else can see. It's just a feeling shared between you and me. Oh, when it rains, oh yeah, it pours. Please don't let me down, currents pull. You wrote the truest words I ever thought. Wish I could live without regret, knowing I'd done my very best. But when I don't believe your voice calls out to me.
Hey, Gura.
Gura!
Wherever you go, I'll follow.
Wherever you are, I'll be right there for you. When the world outside is cruel, whenever you smile, I'll smile too. Whenever you cry, I'll still smile through. So thank you for waiting for me. A single day, a single year, a single laugh, a single tear, a single heart that sings a single word that just means love. 100 days, 100 years, 100 laughs, 100 tears, 100 hearts that sing 100 words that all mean love. 1,000 days, 1,000 years, 1,000 laughs, 1,000 tears, 1,000 hearts that sing 1,000 words that all mean love. A million days, a million years, a million laughs, a million tears, a million hearts that sing a million words that all mean love. A million days, a million years, a million laughs, a million tears, a million hearts that sing a million words that all mean love. A million days, a million years, a million laughs, a million tears, a million hearts that sing a million words that all mean love. Wherever you go, our silly friends. Goodbye will never mean the end. I know one day we'll meet again. I know one day we'll meet again.
Should have stayed where their signs I ignored. Can I help you not to hurt anymore? We saw brilliance when the world was asleep. There are things that we can have but can't keep. If they say, who cares if one more light goes out in the sky of a million stars? It flickers, flickers. Who cares when someone's time runs out? If a moment is all we are, we're quicker, quicker. Who cares if one more light goes out? Well, I do. The reminders call the floor from your feet. In the kitchen, one more chair than you need. Oh, and your rainbow and you sorbet. It's not fair. Just 'cause you can't see it doesn't mean it isn't there. If they say, who cares if one more light goes out in the sky of a million stars? It flickers, flickers. Who cares when someone's time runs out? If a moment is all we are, we're quicker, quicker. Who cares if one more light goes out? Well, I do. Who cares if one more light goes out in the sky of a million stars? It flickers, flickers. Who cares when someone's time runs out? If a moment is all we are, we're quicker, quicker. Who cares if one more light goes out? Well, I do. Well, I
Face to face this time again. We walk once more to the end. Burn it down, burn it down. Waves can't put out my flame. Death will never write my name. Burn it down, burn it down. They say the memory of me is fading. I've heard it all before. Don't tell me everyone around is waiting. And they all say, tear it down, burn it down. And they won't be. Gonna tear it down, burn it down. When the world falls through and all is ash again, while you all pretend, if this is the end, I'll do it again. Voices rise in my head. The hands that pull at my thread, let them drown, burn it down. Wait for washing the tide. In the abysses where I will hide, let them drown, burn it down. They say the memory of me is fading. I've heard it all before. Don't tell me everyone around is waiting. And they all say,
I'm sorry. But if I make this a standalone video, I gotta edit all that out. So all right. Okay. Getting back to this, you know, we all pay a price for our tempers. And the thing is, you know, you just kind of saw what happened when I lose my temper. I literally get sick. Okay, that's the reason why I had to go. I had to go to the bathroom. I got sick. All right, I can't. I tried to, I tried to stay even kill. No, not necessarily quote unquote calm. Just trying not to let my emotions get the best of me. And I did something I have said on this on my channel a lot. If you have negative emotions, you need to find a positive way to release it. No, all this shit I've been burying with what's going on with Wiccan. I was putting it in my gut. Well, it just came out of my gut. I paid the price for it. Instead of addressing it or doing what I'm doing right now, which is probably what I should have done to begin with, I didn't. I mean, most of it was mostly due to our respect to the Sinder community. I didn't want to highlight this. Because people see him and he posts all the time about Sinder. And everybody is saying he's a power pup. And, you know, what are they to think? You see this guy posting, well, lack of a better way to put it, pro Sinder stuff on X. Just like every person who's identifies themselves as a power pup, they post pro Sinder stuff. And you see his name associated with that. So they automatically assume he's part of the community. Now you had what he left out in this video. He says he's not a power pup, nor is he a fan of Sinder. then why is he going so hard about it? Ego. No, you're okay, JP. You're okay. You know, it's no one's at fault but myself. No. When I saw it, I should have just done a fucking video. Talked about it. Maybe it wouldn't have gotten as bad as it did. You know? I'm just being honest. Maybe it wouldn't have gotten as bad as it did if I talked about it. I'm not saying that I have this incredible ability to communicate to the point where people change their mind, but at least I'll feel a lot fucking better. But here's the thing, okay? And it's not just him, by the way. It isn't. I've seen a lot of posts from people who say they support Sinder that actually hurt Sinder. You know, that's kind of the reason why I stopped making posts about Sinder. Because I can see it from the other side. If I keep on talking about Shy Lily, Nanolus, and the way I talk about them, it's not, oh, they're the gods of evil. Because they're not. I'm not saying they didn't do anything wrong. But let's not blow it way out of proportion here. Like everybody else did to Sinder. Just, what did they do wrong? They manipulated their audience to go after Sinder. And stop blaming Shine Lily for all of it. It started with Nanolus. Make no mistake about that. Because the only way that Shy Lily got those DMs, she got it from Nanolus. You always go to the root of the problem. Shy Lily is not the root. Nanolus is. You all have to recognize that. Shy Lily didn't manipulate Nanolus. Nanolus manipulated Shy Lily. Who gave Shy Lily the DMs? How did Shy Lily get this information? And I'll tell you this much, it didn't come by carrier pigeon. You always go to the source. Not just the one that has the biggest name. Because that's what the fuck happened to Sinder. Redacted said all that shit that people have problems, but everybody went after her. It didn't go after Redacted. No, you didn't. JP, you didn't pull me into it. I got, dude, I was following what kind of, I had notifications on. I see what he posts a lot. JP, you didn't pull me into that, man. That's not on you, man. If you want to be truth, it's on me. Okay? To be honest, what the fuck was that? I just got like a ring thing. Oh, what was that? What was that? What was that? It's got some kind of notification. I don't know what the notification was. What was the notification? I'm confused. Okay, I'm not going to worry about it. Deal with it later. I don't know. A follower. Oh, okay. But no, I want to make this clear. If you guys let me say, hey, will you look at this? I'll look at it. And if I feel the need to respond, I'll respond to it. If I don't, I'll be like, okay, no. It's my choice. No one makes me do shit. All right. And I'll look into it. Unlike him, I'll try to find facts, the truth, and tell the whole truth, not just the parts I like. I don't want to be a slop tuber. I have made this very clear. I do not want to be a slop. I want to be someone that can be trusted to tell the whole truth, even the parts I don't like. You know? That's my main problem with him. I wouldn't have made this video. I'm aware that Vebe went on hiatus. But I'm not going to sit there and do a video about it because of what she put in that post. I care about the mental health and the well-being of all VTubers. And when someone says stuff like what's in her post, I'm not going to fucking talk about it. Because you are making things worse for her. You are basically profiting. You're making money off of other people's suffering. It's not about the fucking truth. It's about, can I get fucking clicks? Can I get another sub? That's what that is. You don't give a shit about Vebe. Morekazahana. You cared about if you can get a video out today, or how to get your second video out today, just so you can get a few more views, so you may make $5 off that fucking video, if that. I mean, this, yeah, no, whatever, you know. I wouldn't make any videos about Zen unless they're 100% positive, because I know what Zen has gone through. I have watched Zen for years. I know exactly what she's gone through. And how it amazes me that how strong she comes. She is. But, and I would just know, that's why I highlight her. She has gone through hell. And she's walked through that fire. And I'm not going to go into details about it. I've been there when she crashed out, yeah. But I'm not going to do a fucking video about Zen crashing out on Twitch. Fuck you. The only video I did about it was when I was really concerned about her. And it was out of concern. It was not to get views. It was not to get subscribers. It was out of concern for her. What I do out of concern, you do it out for money, for views, for subscribers, which is fucking pathetic. Because you don't give a shit if she was going to be okay or not. Because you can tell by your fucking content, you don't give a shit about if anybody's okay. You just want the fucking views. You just want the fucking subscribers. You want the fucking money. You're willing to sell your soul to the fucking devil if you can get an extra quarter this month. That's why I don't like about you. That's why I don't like about... That's real reasons why I don't like your content. Because you're willing to do any underhanded thing you possibly can to make an extra dime. Because it isn't about the truth. It isn't about reporting a story with no biases. It's all about the fucking money. You know, I'm going to end my commentary here with this last bit. Then I will go to chat and respond to the things in chat. And I'm going to be repeating myself. My intention when I started this channel wasn't to be doing what I'm doing right now. I said before, I wanted to be a Minecraft tuber. I wanted to sit there and play Minecraft, you know? But my first video is about VTubers. My first stand, don't watch it. It's horrible, by the way. And as time went on, I talked about things that I cared about when I was playing Minecraft, which was VTubers. I've watched VTubers. I enjoy the entertainment I get out of them, and all that. I laugh, and I love their music, obviously, because I play it all the fucking time. And I truly enjoy the content, so I support them. I support all VTubers, and yes, that includes Shy Lily. That includes Cotton. That includes every person that's mentioned in that document. I support them. If that means people don't like me, fine. But it's my choice. I don't need people's approval to decide who I'm going to support and who I'm not going to support. I don't support Nanalysts. One, but mostly because I haven't watched her content. I'm being honest. And two, I don't like her personality or the way she comes off on social media. So I'm not interested in watching her. That's it. Bottom line. I don't hate her. I don't particularly like her interactions with people. So I'm not going to support her content. That is, support her content meaning I will not watch her. But I'm not going to go out of my way to destroy her. I think every community is a reflection of the talent or the person you watch. I said I want my community to be respectful to everyone. If you can't do that, leave. I left a Discord server without going into too much details because I don't want to be associated with it. I didn't like what who ran it was doing, so I left. Simple as that. If I don't approve of your actions, I'm not going to support you. Nor am I going to go out of my way to destroy you. I am not going out of my way to destroy him. To be honest, I'm bringing and trying to, if he happens to see this, I don't know. I want him to realize that he made a mistake. He wants people to read between the lines. You know what? Nobody does that. And if they do it, it's typically not the way you want it to be done. So you just say what you mean. Simple as that. Don't be cutesy. Don't be sitting there, oh, I'm going to get them. No, you're not. And if you make allegations, you better fucking have the facts to back it up. Because if you don't, you're going to get a fucking lawsuit. But that's pretty much it. Let me do this real fast. Let's all gather around the campfire while I go through chat. All right. I know there's been a lot of activity in chat. I haven't really been paying attention to it, guys, other than every once in a while. But let me go back to the beginning. Let me get to... bro, he became the very thing he swore to destroy. Here's the thing. And I'm not trying to put people down, really. I know people feel passionate about the Sinder situation. And sometimes you guys go off the fucking deep end. You really do. All right. I've seen it on Twitter and I haven't said anything. There's some of you that go way off the fucking deep end. All right. Do not attack VTubers. Okay. If you get into if you want to have a debate about stuff, be respectful. If the other person's not respectful, know what you do at that point? Because they're just trying to troll you, mute them or block them. Don't fucking deal with it. Because all you're doing is giving them what they want. That's all. That's all. You're giving them what they want. You're feeding the trolls. You know how you depower a troll? You block the motherfucker. Hey, you can tell who doesn't give a shit about having a discussion. No, block them. Mute them. Don't fucking deal with them. Don't let them ruin your day. Don't let them drag you down into the mud with them. That's my job. The only one that can prove Cinder's innocence of the claim from other outside of Silverville is Sinder herself. The doc debunking the claim is just a helper for Sinder. True, Ghost. Sinder has... I've said this before. Sinder took on all of Redacted's mistakes. And there were mistakes. They're not this big grievous mistake either. All right. He was unprofessional. All that. And she does have some blame for it. Because it was her manager. Listen, I'm the youngest of 12. So I could multiple people who could be my manager. That's family. I wouldn't do it. You want to know why? Well, there's one I would let him be the manager. But he's a pastor. I don't think you exactly approve of the content I put out. But family, significant others are about the worst people to have as managers. Typically, it doesn't work out very well. You get a professional to do it. You get someone that has experience doing it, that has a proven track record to do it. I mean, in the beginning, fine, but there has to come a point in time you need to have someone that understands the entertainment industry, which is what I consider VTubers. I consider VTubers in the entertainment industry. They're there to entertain you. So you need someone in that field who has a proven track record of being successful to handle handle things. And Cinder didn't do that. That's her fault. I think I even said that in my original video, that the mistake she made is not getting a professional manager at a certain point. I mean, after she launched, she should have sit down with Redacted. I said, I need to get a professional manager. Someone that can handle things in a professional manner. Not that she didn't trust Redacted, she just needed to protect her brand. Who are you guys? I'm going to eat dinner. Good luck with everything. Oh, thank you, Lord Cat. We were tricked. You allowed you to believe. You let yourself to believe what you wanted to believe. I don't know if GVP is here. You know what? Did he answer, JP? Did GVP answer? Since every VTuber is willing to let Cinder return, will Cinder's accuser surrender or keep fighting? JJ, I don't think they're going to say anything. Now, I'm going to be honest. I don't think they're going to say a fucking word. If Cinder comes back, now she's been gone for such a long time. I think, in all honesty, the VTubers that were mentioned in that document all want to move on from it. Okay, because if they bring it up, it won't look good on them. All right. Especially since the narrative is slowly changing and people are looking at things a lot harder, it wouldn't be in their best interest to keep it alive. Because then they're proving what people are saying about them. They're manipulative. They're just as their claim of Cinder being manipulative. They're doing the exact same thing. So they'll probably just move on. I don't know how they will react, JJ. They should be aware that more people are welcoming Cinder, more likely defend her. Yeah, but yeah, the music. Yeah, I'm sorry. I just picked one because I had to go. I was getting sick, so I'm sorry. I didn't mean to play depressing stuff on you. One More Light puts me in shambles. The first time I heard it, I had to stop it. Once I figured out it was a Linkin Park song. I'm sorry, dude. I didn't mean to make you depressed. Hey, Thunderlord. Seriously, he ain't speaking the truth at all. And like I said before on Twitter, the truth, my behind. I'm so tired of it. Morekazahana just wants subs and views and make every dime he possibly can. He's a slop tuber. Slop tubing doesn't care about getting the facts right. They only care about getting 25% of it right. And as long as they can make a clickbait title and a generic thumbnail, they're going to get the views. They're going to get a sub, because there's going to be people that are going to flock to that bullshit. Unfortunately, it's just the way it is. Warning: if you don't activate blur on Twitter, do it. If didn't activate the blur on Twitter, do it, because Boss Burns. I'm not going to Twitter. Well, I'm on Twitter, but I'm not going to do that. I've learned my lesson. Boss Burner is a very dangerous individual. The fact he did a video on Zen depression is true. Yes. He doesn't fucking care. He doesn't fucking care about VTubers. He don't care about the mental health. He doesn't care about getting things right or being ethical. I mean, I'm kind of tracking a story right now. I got things bookmarked on Twitter that, I want to kind of look into it. And if it's something that I feel that it's okay to talk about, I will. But if seems like I'm going to be hurting people who went through, who are really hurting people. If I think I'm going to hurt somebody, I'm not going to fucking do it. You know, I'm not. Because that's the last thing I need on my conscience, really. Honestly, this is bad content if I can call. It's popular content, Thunderlord. I mean, I could go to other channels. Here's my one time for this stream. You could go to Nux Taku's, and it's the exact same shit. I mean, he's milking the Charlie Kirk stuff for all it's worth. He may actually care, but he's done like, if last time I looked, about 30 videos on that has Charlie Kirk's name in it. I did one, and it was just like in remembrance, and that's it. I really, I mean, I'm not political. I don't talk about politics, but still, why ride that train? You know, just to get another view, just to get another dime. How can you sleep at night doing that shit? Speaking of Cotton, something interesting happening regarding one of her tweets. What? That's pretty ambiguous there, unknown figure. JP, it's fine, man. It's fine. You know, it's, checking. As long as they're being respectful, they can do that. They can bring up stuff. It's my. In what regard, Grumps? It's been a while. Unknown. I need more. You guys have to remind me what you're talking about. Yeah, go ahead. That's fine. I mean, if you want to tell me about this tweet, I'll be okay with it. It don't bother me. I decide what I'm going to cover and what I'm not going to cover. You know. So I'm cool with it. Let me. Where is it? There it is. All right. Yeah, let's get away from him. I don't want to deal with him. I don't want to know. No, no. Hey, boss, cool. It just, come on. This is how I was going to spend my day. Making silly little jokes like this on Twitter. Granted, I do this a lot anyway, so it is what it is. Yeah. Okay, what? Cottontail locked her tweet top. Cottontail locked replies top her tweet. Specifically the one where she posted a screenshot where she's brought up in a conversation between Redacted and Nano. This was April 26, 2025. I'm thinking. Just give me a second. I'm thinking of how to say something. As for the bin, what regarding comment of mine? What do you mean that we go off the? Well, I'm saying, I'm not just saying you. Okay, you know? I'd say in the community in general, there are some people. His hatred for Lily has blinded him to the point he cannot possibly think, oops, he could be wrong. It's sad. Okay, there's a lot of members of the Powerpuffs that go after Lily. All right? In my opinion, and I'm not talking about anybody specific. Let me make that clear. But I see a lot of people doing this, going after Lily. Lily didn't start this. You all need to remember that. It wasn't Lily who started this. Someone, quote unquote, leaked a DM to her. A DM that had a conversation between Natalis and Redacted. Who could that be? What I'm trying to say, maybe I didn't say it clearly earlier. Don't do what everybody else did when they read that Google Doc from Natalis. Everybody went after the recognizable name, which was Sinder. How many posts have you all seen about people taking Redacted to task? I haven't found any, to be honest with you. But it was Redacted that said that stuff. You go in that Google Docs for, other than Silvervale, Sinder didn't bring up Cotton or anybody else. It was Redacted. Okay? What people need to remember, and this is just my theory, a Sinder theory. Most likely, Natalis showed Shy Lily these DMs. Why would Natalis do that? Now, that's a question that people need to ask. Why did Natalis show Shy Lily these DMs? To elicit a reaction. Which she got. In turn, a much larger name than Natalis, the quote-unquote queen of the independent VTubers, went ballistic. A Google Doc was published, and the person behind all of this, well, she's kind of been protected. The one that started it all has been protected. Because, Shy Lily's getting heat, Bow's getting heat, Cotton's gotten heat, Silvervale not so much. Spite's gotten heat. I mean, all these other VTubers are getting heat from this. But the person who started it all, she gets lukewarm heat. Not as much as heat, not as much as other people going after the bigger names. You know? Where did it all start? That is how to look at things. How did it all begin? In any kind of situation, that's because, let's be honest, who had the most to gain? Shy Lily didn't really gain that much. She was already popular. I mean, she may have gotten a few more views and all that stuff. But let's be honest. She was doing fine. She was making money. Her career was no way in shape going to go down. I mean, Cotton. No, same thing. She's doing fine. She was doing fine before all this. Every major VTuber named and not document, Bow, whoever, all were okay, and their career was not in jeopardy at all. But who became more popular because of this? Nanolis. Just like when the Kevin stuff happened. Her name got, people were talking about her. Who had the most to gain out of all the Cinder stuff? Nanolis. Not Shadowley, not Cotton, not Bow. Nanolis. Sure. Hey, you guys can sit here and put whatever you want in my chat, as long as you do it respectfully. Okay? No name calling. I'm cool with that. So, go ahead. Oh, shit, my chat's appearing on my... Oh, I didn't know that. Cool. I didn't know that was fucking working, to be honest with you. Yeah. The Cinder situation, of course. Yeah, you could go ahead and say something. I'm fine with it. I mean, if people were watching, if you want to chime in, please do. I don't have a problem with it. Like I said, as long as you're respectful, no name calling. I won't put up with it. They always blame the German. They always blame the German or cat for starting. Yeah, I see that. I mean, it's because she's the biggest name here. You know, JJ, she's the biggest name. If you go to a convention hall and you go around and talk to people and you just ask them, do you know who Shadowley is? They'll probably say yes if you're at a VTuber convention. Prior to that Google Doc, if you go around and ask, do you know who Nanolis is? You may get some people say yes, but not a lot. After that Google Doc, yeah. They should have talked with each other in an ideal world, but my theory is Nanolis needed to use Sinder as a scapegoat. But in the end, there is a high price that everyone that falsely accused Sinder will pay. And the worst part about it is I'm waiting. I will tell you this, in my opinion, and no one's coming out of this smelling like a rose. Nobody. Everybody involved, that includes Cinder herself, fucked up. That their communities might suffer. I wish I didn't see this outcome, but unfortunately, that's the way things might go. Yeah, JJ, why wouldn't she? She's doing fine. I mean, she's gone on. She's not streaming as much as she has been for whatever reason, but she's gonna be fine. I mean, what I've said about the Cinder stuff. I mean, comparing it to like V Shoujo, all these other things. I'm not going to the main feed because Ballsburn was fucking post will get me banned on. All right. I have to go through. Yeah, it's like, why would a lion be in suburbia? Let me get to the post I want to get to. Because I like this post because it just brings everything into context for me. Yeah, I've been posting a lot of silly stuff. Hey, would you believe I'm getting Twitter wants to give me a blue check mark? Even though I have one? that I pay for it. Hopefully, by the time it comes up for being renewed, I'll be able to pay for it again. But where's this fucking post? Jesus Christ! I need to cut down. Wow. That wasn't it. What was that? Okay, that's that one. Oh, if you guys haven't subscribed to Wolfie Chew, please do, because I love her. Still don't know why that one blew up. I don't know, making sense to me, to be honest. Jesus. It's basically, it was the post where it's like Sinder didn't do the following. She didn't steal money. She paid everybody. Oh, okay, whatever. She paid everybody she was supposed to pay. Nobody's career was threatened. I mean, just because you can't get artwork from one artist doesn't mean your career's over. I'm sorry. It is what it is. Oh, there it is. This one here. Okay, the whole situation. No one stole money. This is for everybody that's named in this document. No one directly threatened anybody's career. I'm not talking about the implications of the Google document. I'm talking about what's in that document itself. Nobody's career was threatened. Okay? No one got those special comment pictures from minors. Nobody was accused of sexual assault. No one didn't pay their vendor. No, the artists, the musicians, the editors all got paid. No one threatened bodily harm to another VTuber. And no one used racist terms. Nobody did that. Okay? It's putting things in... what I'm trying to say, you guys need to put things in perspective. Was what happened unfair? Yes. Should have been dealt with privately? Yes. But it wasn't. That's the reason why I really fucking hate when you say, please don't send hate or harass the people I'm going to mention in this document. Then don't release the fucking document. Or don't do the fucking video. That's why I don't say that shit. Listen, guys. Do I want you to go after Wiccan or Wiccan? You know who I'm talking about. No, I don't. I just know, in my opinion, what you should do is block them, mute them. Just mute it. Block them. Don't put up with it. You don't have to. You don't have to acknowledge his existence at all. I mean, the only reason I'm still... Well, the reason why I'm seeing it is because you guys... No. You put me in the tweet. That's the reason why I've seen this. Okay. Which, no, fine. No. Okay. I don't have a problem with it. If I really get tired of it, I'll say something. Okay. It's kind of like that other tweet, that post that I made where I tagged a whole bunch of people. And it pissed a lot of people off because I tagged a whole bunch of people. I'll get tired of it and I'll lock it. If I don't like it, I will contact Shadow Dragon and ask him to send a message out to not include me in your tweets. Okay. Okay. I know, figure you don't have to ask permission. You can say what you need to say. Just like I said, just be respectful. But you know, it's all about perspective. It's always going to be about perspective. Wiccan lost his perspective. That's the point. He's become, from all appearances, and in my opinion, obsessed. Maybe not with Cinder herself, but the recognition he got because of the Google Docs. Now he wants to do another Google Docs on morekazahana. Nope. Okay. But he better have facts to back it up. That's all I'm saying. Better have facts to back it up. Okay. Let me see this. What you're talking about? Yeah, I'm following her. Hey, I know figure. If you're following me on X, can you just DM me a link to the tweet? Because I really don't want to scroll through all of this, you know, all the way back to April. I'm just saying, you know, that's a lot, you know, that's a lot. Well, hold on. Do I have that in here still? Was it over here? No. Okay, there we are. Maybe I can go get to it this way. Mouse, you know. Features, rain, spite, Sora. Yeah, no, there. She doesn't. Powder didn't link cotton in this. I don't think, you know. I mean, Natalis. Yeah, it's not here. She didn't link Cotton's tweet in this. I thought for some reason that she did, but I guess not. Yeah, I still got all this stuff, by the way. Because, you know, to be honest, the story's not over. No. It's still developing, in my opinion. Even after Cinder comes back, it's still going to develop. You know, more things are going to come out. So, kind of keeping an eye on it. Okay, use. But, dude, okay, I'm going to tell you all this. Okay, I'm 57 years old. All right. As far as advanced features on things, no fucking clue. This one of the reasons why I'm not going to have a Discord. One, I don't think I'm large enough to have one. Okay, I don't need a Discord to for my ego. You know. Let's see if I can spell cotton. Uh, latest? People? Media? Okay. Okay. Top? Latest? So, um, this is all I know how to do on this thing. Yeah. You know, it's just like I said. You may have to send me something on X, so I can find it. Maybe you can even no, don't put it in another post, or you could just at me and link to it, and I'll find it. Uh, uh, yeah, this whole thing about the mods on Cinder's Discord. Let me make something clear. Has there been some decisions they made that I don't 100% agree with? Yeah. If it doesn't happen on Cinder's Discord, they shouldn't ban people. That is just my opinion. I'm not, but I do understand why. Because because of morekazahana's story, which he fucking lied in, by the way. You heard me, morekazahana. I know you like watching videos, and most likely you're here right now watching this. You fucking lied. All right? You fucking lied. But because of that story, the mods had to protect not only this Discord, but send a message that basically, if you want to put it this way, Sinder does not approve of those actions. It's you at me? Okay. Okay. Never. Oh yeah. Where did you at me at? I don't see where you're at me at. Here? Let me go to my profile. Maybe I'll see it there. Nope. Let's see. Plus, nope. Highlights. Oh, you really want me to type all that out? Let's see if I can do this. Right. Okay. The Murphy Scott. Well, no, don't do that. Murphy. Oh, guy. All right. Hey, Black Swordman. Way to go. Okay, that made me laugh. Uh, hey, Clanker. All right. Let's see. Finally, something can definitely agree on. Yeah. It's, you know, I mean, what people going off the deep end doesn't help anything. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to go to my notifications, messages. I meant to go to my notifications. I'm sorry, dude. I had to dip, but watch the VOD. Thanks for powering through the face. No problem, Clanker. No problem. It was fun. It was fun. The feel good stream. I always enjoy the feel good streams. I'm very loose on the feel good streams on what I watch and what I don't watch. Well, I pretty much watch everything. But where the fuck are you? Him. Don't do what he does. Check the. Okay. I will in a second. Don't do what he does. I mean, do not go off the deep end. Don't go fighting windmills. Okay. If you're going to say something, be clear about it. You know, make yourself clear on what you want to say. Don't expect people to read between the lines, because no, people don't fucking do that. Right? It's if you have something to say, then fucking say it. You know? And don't, because if you do shit like this, she took it down. Or did she? No, she didn't. No, I thought it was unavailable. Okay. Don't do this. Because what the fuck does that mean? It means that you're happy you're dragging her into it. What you're happy that Sinder may lose some income from because of talent left gamer subs? What the fuck do you mean? Because that's so fucking ambiguous. It can mean anything. And why did you have to connect her to it? See what I'm saying? She has nothing to do with anything. It's like when someone leaves Mythic. Don't know. Unless they said, I'm leaving Mythic because how they treat Sinder. It's a nothing. It's nothing. Because no, I don't know why Sinder left Mythic or if Mythic got rid of Sinder. I don't fucking know. There's nothing out there. No, I'm a little biased against Mythic, and I'm being honest because a particular person that's in there, but I'm just saying it is what it is. Okay, let me check my replies. Okay, boom. Did you put it here, maybe? Here's the. Okay, I found it. All right. It's okay. In my opinion, when people do shit like this, because you all know I did this because I just want to fucking move on. if people has still been making comments in here, 'cause, and I'm just zooming through here because, I mean, these are all from the day of all the shit happening. All right. Yeah. Because if people are still commenting on here, like for months, because this keeps popping up in your notifications, by the way. Anytime someone makes a comment, it pops up in your notifications. And you just don't want to deal with it no more. And to lock it ends it, you know? Especially even if someone just like replies in here, it still pops up in your notification. And you just don't want to deal with it no more, you know? Oh, Jesus Christ, people. I'm so glad I moved fast beyond that. Okay, let's go back to the top. So I don't read too much into this, okay? Because it could be several reasons. You know, people just want to move. You know, Cotton probably just want to move past it. She didn't release a Google Doc. Okay. Either way, I think this is a recent, considering other locked tweets, something may be happening, if anything. I just think people want to move on. I don't think it's nothing earth-shattering, to be honest with you. I just think people want to move on. They're tired of talking about it. They're tired of dealing with it. They're tired of seeing it in their notifications. I just lock it, and that's the end of it. I don't have to look at it no more. That's probably the most likely explanation, you know, because I've done that. It's like, I don't want to see it no more. I'm going to lock that post. I'm tired of seeing it in my notifications. Because when things get out of hand, you just don't want to see it anymore. And she pretty much left that open for months. And anytime someone says something about the situation, they may go to this post, make comments, reply to people, all that stuff. You know, she doesn't. You know, people don't want to see it. No, that's all it is. The tweets. Okay, hold on. Either way, I think is. I understand what you're trying to say. I mean, I wouldn't overreact if people lock tweets down about the Sinder stuff. Okay, I mean, it is. I mean, yeah, you can make some you can infer things with it when Nautilus locked it down. I'm going with the most logical explanation there is. They're tired of seeing it in their notifications, so they're going to move. They just don't want to see it no more, so they're going to lock it. Okay, I mean, that is the most logical explanation there is. Not trying to read too much into it, but that seems like the most logical explanation there is. They just don't want to see it no more. Okay, let's go to my notification. Oh, jeez. Oh, okay, good. It's like, oh my God, he's back at it again. Shadow Dragon, I kind of wish you would just drop it for right now. I do. I don't know if you hear. You know, just like drop it. It's if you want people to stop talking about, you need to stop talking about it. The thing is, if Spike had not temporarily deleted her tweet, I may have not thought of this, but I don't know. I'm suspicious of it. it is all very odd indeed. Like I said, don't try to read too much into things. Okay, no, the Google, despite Google Doc disappearing, it could have been Google. You know, it could have been Google. Because if she doesn't have like, if she has it stored on cloud, because when you do a Google Doc, it's stored on your cloud, and if you run out of room, it automatically starts deleting things, and it doesn't ask for your permission. By the way, it just fucking deletes it. So it may have been Google who did that. All right, which is probably the more logical explanation. All right, but it's like don't read too much into this stuff, guys. I wouldn't. Okay, because you're going into the realm of conspiracy theory. Okay, conspiracy. It's like no. If I go to my feed, I get shit about 9/11 all the goddamn time about the government imploding the buildings. I'm like, are you guys fucking high? You know, we have no proof planes brought it down, other than the fact planes flew into the fucking buildings. It was right there on national TV. The thing is, it showed that the doc was edited on Wednesday. It's okay. Let me do this. Where was that stuff at? Oh, was it here? Was it VTuber? It was VTuber. Yep. Ah, fuck. I want spite. I don't. What was that VTuber? Okay. Right. Okay, there we are. There is spite. All right. I thought there was a way you could see what was edited, but you may need permission to see that. And since this is a locked document, you can't see what was edited. All right. Document tab. Show outline. I mean, I've written resumes. Okay, I haven't written a Google Doc yet. But it's kind of like I know when it's something I did, I can see the edits. All right, and I know I don't know if it's under file. I think it's under edit. Something like that. Version tools. I think yes, it's under this review suggested edits that you can see where things were edited, and without proof of what was edited, it's kind of hard to, because it could just be her republishing it. I'm not on mobile. I'm on a computer. Okay. All right. It's. I'm not wearing my glasses, so I'm not going to use mobile. But it's, you know, I keep on saying don't read too much into things. Okay. The edit could be her republishing it. You know. It's I mean, uh, and I've said this about Spiked, okay? VTubers are very paranoid about their models, okay? Recent things, the recent drama about models, people comparing them, it's like you're blowing shit way out of proportion. There's going to be similarities, all right? From what I saw, the doc was just made more compact. It was originally 12 pages now, and it's now 8. Okay. Well, she removed some stuff or rearranged some screenshots, because I kind of think like this is new, if I remember correctly. See, it's not her that's saying this stuff, you know. I mean, to me, I'm gonna be honest. The whole spite thing is a big fucking nothing burger. Because, like I said, there's going to be similarities in VTuber models. It's going to fucking happen. All right? It is. And to make a big deal out of it, I think she actually changed the font size, to be honest with you. Because it looks, for some reason, the font looks smaller to me. But I did go to powder. I mean, I could go back there, but even if Spite deleted it, it's my first initial thought for her to delete it because what the recent what people were saying about the recent stuff about someone saying that the model was copied and how people react. You know, because if I was her after that, I would fucking delete the doc too, because it kind of makes you look stupid. You know, it's like, and if there were people going in here to chat saying, "Are you copying Sinder?" and all that stuff, that's not Cinder's fault. Okay, I said this when I reviewed this document, because I mean, even in here, I'm double checking. Double checking. I want to make sure I'm going to say fact. That. Do I believe some Cinder fans went to Spite's chat and said, "Why are you copying Cinder?" Yeah, because that's what fans fucking do. All right, and there's fans like that in every community. All right, let's not kill ourselves. All right, it is what it is. But the main thing here, there's no messages from Cinder. That's the main thing here. There is no messages from Cinder in this Google Doc whatsoever. Okay, this is all secondhand information. All right, and if I was her, I would delete it. I would get rid of it because it doesn't make it look good. Right, I'm just being honest. I am on Google Drive. That's where I'm at right now. Click on the little dots. The only little dots I see is right here. Then click. Huh? I tell you what, you tell me what you see. I'll believe you. Okay? If she made massive changes, I mean, because either way, There was never the main thing out of this Google Doc. There was never a DM or any kind of messaging from Cinder herself. I mean, other than what's that? What was that? Where was that? Where was that? Where was that? Oh, there we are. Soup. Let's go to other. Okay, other than this. That's not Cinder. That's redacted. Okay. He's his own person, his own free will. There's no proof that Cinder approved of this message. There's nothing to say that Cinder was aware of what redacted said in this message. This is the same shit I've been saying for months. Unless she has an actual message from Cinder, this is a big pile of nothing burger. Okay? This is nothing. All right? And it just add a shortcut to star down. Yeah, you can see all my personal shit. Yeah. What's the name of this fucking guy? My experience with Cinder. Okay. My experience. Cinder. There it is. Go. It brings me right back to here. Let's see. Let's go back. Remove, open new tab. Available. Cancel. Open new tab. I don't see that. I don't see that. Details? All right. Document created on April 26, 2025. Huh? You guys are confusing me. That's me. I am. Details. That's this. See document. Hit the square button. Yes. I'm just right in here. Guys, you're confusing this old guy. I'll just let you know, I've been concussed about 3 times. Okay. Let's see something here. Make a copy. That's what I want. All right, make a copy. That way I have it. That's you. Right, go back. I thought there was. No. Edit. Hmm? All right. Well, at least I have a copy of it. Details. Yeah, whatever. At least I have a copy of it. I'm sure somebody right now is like, I'm telling him how to do it. He can't see it. What? Exit the dock. Hit this square button on the top right. This right here? You talking about this? And you need to, so then hit the square button on the right. Okay, I'm there. All right. Go to the Google Drive home, then search. All right. Search and Drive. All right. Search. Okay. And what? You go over to these 3 buttons. Is it loading? Or what's it doing? I don't see anything. Okay. Rid of Captain Radiant. Edited some items on September 17th. Okay, let's. All right. I mean, it looks like there's been some edits that happen. Radiant, so Captain Radiant, it doesn't look like it was done by Spite herself. I guess that, what, her manager or something like that? Now, if I would sell Spite actually doing something, because, if this is her manager, this Captain Radiant, Spite herself may not be aware of permanently deleted an item, then he restored it, then he edited it. The edited item, created an item. Okay, then he edited it. And then he permanently deleted an item. Then he restored an item. And then he edited an item. He may just change the fucking size of it. It's not much to go on, guys. I hate to tell you this. I don't know yet. I'm thinking that it's probably her manager, because that's the only person I think that could have access to these files. It's for whatever reason can't load details. I'm sorry. I'll try again. But it's I'm a type of person who's not going to read too much into something. I'll come up with a logical reason for it to be the way it is. Okay, hold on. All right, never mind. But you know, let me try again. Him editing things. I mean, this under this activity, it could be done just like redacted saying stuff. How do we know that Spite's aware of these changes? I'm just saying. It's kind of hard to say that she's fully aware of what happened or what's going on, but I did. See? I went to details. It won't load. See? It won't load. See? Details. Couldn't load details. Try again. It won't load. I tried. This is like the fourth time I tried. It just won't load. See? It won't load. It goes back. If someone has access besides Spite that has access to it, because this is like a business account for her. This is not her private account that posted this document. So I am not going to say that Spite did it herself. Her manager did. It's just like Redacted saying that shit in those DMs. We don't have no proof that Spite was aware of any changes made to that document. So I wouldn't say that Spite did all this herself. It appears to be like a manager that was doing the shit. Oh, yeah. I've heard rumors that Spite bans people in chat if asked why she. It's because she doesn't want to deal with it. I mean, I would do the same thing, to be honest with you. You know, it's been months, dude. It's been months. And she doesn't want to talk about it no more. She talked about it. She's done with it. She wants to move on. And people keep bringing it up. I'm going to break some ethical rules of the YouTubing community. It would be like me going to Saba's chat and asking her about her time with being Gargura. She doesn't want to fucking deal with it. She doesn't want to talk about it. And I'll probably get banned for it. You know? It's, no. I'm not saying it's, I'm pretty much saying it's not anything nefarious. She just doesn't want to talk about it no more. It is what it is. Will that load? Holy shit, well. Oh, okay. No. I wish I'd known that back then. This is the stuff about Tiger, by the way. This is one of the reasons why I fucking hate Google Docs, by the way. Oh, by the way, Mero was saying that people accuse him of him buying CP. This was what he bought. 2 guys kissing. Fully clothed. Of anime characters. You know, a lot of stuff, you know, this is why I don't like Google Docs. I don't like DMs in Google Docs because they can be edited, it can be altered to fix. You take the context out and it fit your narrative. You know, just making sure that there isn't. No, there isn't. I mean, Let's do this. Okay, I mean, that's it shows who did it. It was Sinder herself that did it. You know? I mean, I'm gonna look at no, there you are. Uh, mm, uh, let's look at Natalys's document. Let's see if anything's changed. No, she hasn't altered it at all. And it was Natalys who created it. You know? Modified. Mm-hmm. It's, you know? Oh, goodbye, no figure. At least I spread awareness of anything, so I'm leaving the interpretation to others in here. Right? You know, it goes back, you know, guys, don't try to read too much into things. You know, deal with the black and white. If someone, I mean, with Google Docs, it's not too much you can infer. I mean, the only thing you can infer from the information you got from the Google Docs is that Spite's manager made some alter something. You don't know what it is or anything like that. Okay. And you can't assume that it was something earth shattering because there's never, if they were going to put something in that Google Doc, it would be a message from Sinder to make her to support their claims. All right. It's like if someone likes a tweet, they just don't want to deal with it no more. That's all. It is what it is. They just don't want to fucking deal with it no more. They want to move on from it. And if people kept on going to that post, making comments and all that shit, you know, they'll lock it so it doesn't appear in their notifications no more because they don't want, they're sick of seeing it. You go with the logical conclusion. All right. The logical conclusion is people, whether it be Shidley, Natalys, Cotton, Silvervale, Bow, Spite, Peaches, the Ray guy, whatever. They're just like, I'm done dealing with it. I don't want to see my notifications anymore. I'm going to lock it. That's the most logical conclusion you could come to. Okay. To try to twist it to something, oh, they're regretting their decision and they're going, they don't want to listen to the narrative. No, they just don't want to fucking see it no more. Okay. They may feel that they don't want to listen to people talking about how they're a piece of shit or all this other stuff. It's like, who does? So they get rid of it. They'll keep it up, but they don't want anybody to comment on it anymore. That's all. I mean, it's bad enough if you go to YouTube. Let's go to YouTube. Is if I do this. No, sorry. Okay. Yeah, of course he'd be the first person. Let's see. All right. You get all this shit. No. They probably don't want to see this. I mean, what? Should I? Yeah, I should, because it's funny. It makes me laugh every single time.
I'm pretty sure Mitchie's already eating,
Since
guys.
we did talk about her.
Mitchie sent me a fucking song and I'm kind of scared to see what this is. Dude, does anybody know if she's high?
Because I talked
Is
about
she
Zen.
high right now? Just the case.
She's not high, she's hungry.
That is questionable. If this ends up being something
haven't
that
seen
I
this, you're in
regret
for a
playing on
treat.
stream, I'm never looking at your music videos ever again. That you sent me.
Flat piece of plastic. Like I can't imagine how they found out they could do this. Crazy stuff.
Look how happy she is.
Asking why I'm limping down the way, and who that fellow was who came by yesterday.
Okay, Mitchie,
Quickly turn my face before
I see you.
Cause frankly there is nothing I can
Mitchie's
say.
cooking.
I've always had a
Okay.
thing for pushing the extremes, and I just got a thing you won't find in the magazine.
Let Mitchie cook.
This molded silicone has got me begging, please give me more of what I really need. Cause there is no cock like horse cock. Send your asshole into shock and eat horse cock, of course cock. Grab the
Mitchie, I'm never
Mitchie
listening to
cooked
anything
too
you send me
hard.
ever
Time
again.
her out.
Dude,
You had a
I'm
fucking
never listening to
cartridge of
anything
Super
you ever
Mario
fucking
4.
send me when you're high,
JP,
sir.
I had Super Mario 3.
That's my fault. I don't know what I
That song is
expected,
a real
bro.
banger. You have to admit it's a catchy song.
I need you to shut the fuck up.
Did she at least send you?
It makes me laugh every single time. I'm sorry. It's just that one moment where her expression changes completely. She's sitting there grooving, and all of a sudden that lyric comes up, and she's like, "What the fuck?" Oh, you didn't hear it, Lord? I'll play it again for you. How about that? We'll do it again.
I'm pretty sure Mitchie's already eating, guys. Mitchie sent me a fucking song and I'm kind of scared to see what this is. Dude, does anybody know?
My neighbor's asking why I'm limping down the way, and who that fellow was who came by yesterday.
Okay, Mitchie,
Quickly turn my face before
I see you.
push, 'cause frankly there is nothing I can
Mitchie's
say.
cooking.
I've always had a
Okay.
thing for pushing the extremes, and I just got a thing you won't find in the magazine.
Let Mitchie cook.
She's so happy at this point.
Give me more of what I really
You go groove.
need. Cause there is no cock like horse cock.
Look at that face. Look at that face. I gotta get this off my screen. I'm gonna die from laughing. Just... Okay. Okay. I needed a good laugh. I needed a good laugh. That was. Okay. That was worth it. That was worth it. That was worth it. Face, I know. But you know. Give me a minute. Just you gotta give me a minute. It's gonna take it's gonna take me a minute. Let me okay. Woo! All right. As I was saying before we got derailed by Zen. I'm trying to get myself back to being composed, okay? Okay. Oh, all right. Whew. Okay. Well, hopefully that made everybody feel better. Okay. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't. I know. I got the giggles now. Because every time I try to stop thinking about it, her face pops up in my head. Every time I see her, that expression, it just sticks with me for a while. Well, that derailed everything, didn't it? Okay. Ooh, yes, let's get some coffee. Okay. That was so worth it. That really lightened the mood here, didn't it? But hey, just never face a regret is gold. Yes, it is. Well, see, if you guys show up to the feel good streams, you'll see shit like that. By the way, that's how I found out. It's like the feel good streams. You know, I try to find the silliest shit I can find, and Clankers it posts his links in here to torment me most of the time. But hey, whatever. So, but listen, with the situation with Wiccan, okay, my advice is like, as I told somebody else, you can mute him, okay? That way you don't have to see his post, all right? Don't necessarily have to block him. You just mute him, all right? That way you don't see his post. That's what. If it bothers you that much, just mute him, all right? Because he won't get. He's not aware that you have muted him. Okay, if you block him, there will be something to say that you're blocked. I mean, oh, excuse me. How do you spell this dude's name? I didn't really expect to get that on FIFA. All right. I think he goes by edits. Uh-huh. 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 There he is. see, I get a notification he blocked me. You know? But just don't. Okay, whatever. No, I can still fucking see this shit. You know? I can still comment on all this stuff. You know? If I so choose it. I mean, I can't comment on there, but I could do a video about it if I wanted to. But no, fuck, I don't fucking want to. You know, I can literally on a weekly, almost not even weekly. I could do it on a daily basis, make a video about him, but I don't want to. I mean, it's not what I want my channel to be. But if you mute somebody, they won't see that message. Okay? You just won't get notifications or anything that he says. Just mute him. You know? Because some people get off on being blocked, by the way. That's why I said mute them, you know? Because they'll, you know, what they're going to do? Flip out that you muted them? Go ahead. You're not going to see it. And how you do that? Okay, someone asked me, and I'll show you. See these 3 dots right here? Mute. That's not going to mute this person. But you can mute. You know? Because if you block, they get a notification that you blocked them. When you go to their page and stuff like that. But if you mute them, no, you don't know how to do it. You don't get any notifications. So if you guys are really bothered about Wiccan and what they're saying, just mute them. But yeah, it's sort of like when Kazaha blocked me. I was like, okay, what did I say? Other than the truth. Because that tells me that he came to my channel and watched my videos about him. Okay? That's all it is. And he didn't like what I had to say. He doesn't like the fact I called him a liar. Okay. You could debate me on that shit, but you choose not to. You just choose to do the childish thing and block me. Because I really don't talk about him that much on Twitter. Or X, if you want to call it that. No. But, hey, if you don't want to talk to me, don't talk to me. I don't give a shit. No. I didn't lose anything. No. That's kind of how I'm suggesting y'all look at this stuff. Especially when you have someone in this an orb. Okay, let's put it in terms that he probably be okay. What's Sinder? I know why. In terms that he probably prefers. He's an orbiter of the Sinder stuff. Okay. He's a tourist. He just wants to get as much clout as he possibly can out of the Sinder stuff. He doesn't really care about Sinder. He just cares about his name being prominent in this situation. That's what he cares about. So when people say Sinder, they're going to say Wiccan too. That's what he wants. You know? Bossburn, if you posted things again, you are going to get me in so much trouble. Okay. All right. Okay. I'm just kind of seeing why she's trending. That's okay. I thought, yeah. What? I don't know who the skull person is. Okay, and I don't want to be honest with you. Let's look at latest. All right, all right, all right, all right, all right. We're going up. Weekend seems the kind of person. Yeah, yeah, he did. uh, it's, uh, I'm being very cautious right now at the moment. I'm kind of looking at the names that appear at the bottom. If I see Boss Burn, I'm gonna be like, okay, that's as far as I'm going. Okay. Thank you, JP. I'm glad to see peace. And that's truth right there. That's truth. Okay. The root of the problem that caused all this is an analyst. That's the truth. I didn't see everything, but what do you think about? I think Bal was badly manipulated by Natalis and Shadoli after Natalis got Shadoli on board. It's what I'm saying, you know. I am watching the names. As soon as I see Boss Burn, I'm not going any further. I don't want my channel terminated. What's setting and privacy? Nope. Additional resources. Yeah, I'm looking for a blur function. just, just in case. All right, let's go back. I guess keep going back, go back. I wish I could see. I wish it was. To start, I'm banned from Sinder for some reason. Dusty, I'll tell you why. It's that server that you were on, and it got out. You can thank morekazahana for that shit. But because he apparently spread the word. I'm guessing. I'm implying. But unfortunately, it's guilt by association. That's what it is. Unfortunately. Okay. Concern accessibility. Okay. Yep, black. That's accessibility. Oh, there it is. Manage aspects of limited counter contrast motion. All right, back. Display. No, that's not it. Keyboard shortcuts. Sure. Okay, that's not it. Run. Get out fast. Hey, I'm trying to at the heart we short messages called posts just like this one where we include photos, links, and Yeah, false color. What's use systems. This will automatically surface such devices. Okay. Accessibility. Increase contrast. Autoplay. Huh? Okay, that don't fucking help at all. Limits the amount in-app animation I don't want to do that. Improves increase the size. Okay. It is what it is at this point. Okay. But that's that's the reason why I left. It's guilt by association, and if I don't approve of what people are saying on this platform, I'm not going to be associated with them. That's all. It doesn't make you look good. It does, and worse, it doesn't help. Okay, and to make outrageous claims about people without any kind of proof, or if there's proof, you better present it when you make those accusations. Because right now, Wiccan can be sued by somebody for defamation unless he has proof of what he says. Okay. Or slander, depending how you look at it, or both for that matter. But you didn't stop. You kept going. The gamer sub stuff. Cinder is part owner. It's like you're sending hate. You're hating on Cinder too, buddy. I hate to tell you that. You don't think things through. What? I don't understand. Okay. I guess she's a fan of Cinder, I'm guessing. I don't. Okay, that's not that bad. JP! But, because of the ongoing situation that is associated with Cinder, hey, that's a mouthful. You got to be careful about who you associate with, who you respond to. Hey, the worst thing you can do to Wiccan? Don't respond to him. Ignore him. Yeah, let him say his shit. And let him be an island onto his own. That's what kind of why he's saying what he wants. It's like, okay, just stay over there. We're over here. I kind of remember the bunny gift stuff. And she said many things about other VTubers and that kind of stuff, and which was very early on when all right, I got to charge my phone. Excuse me, I got to take care of my phone. My phone monitors my blood sugar. I got chipped, y'all. I got a little thing on my arm that actually monitors my blood sugar. Okay, we're doing good. Wow, 139. That's good. And the main thing to remember is because of the situation, and because you guys, some of you have identified yourself as pyropubs. So anything you say or do is going to reflect back on Cinder. Okay, that's the reason why I say to stop sending hate to anybody, really. I'm talking about everybody mentioned in that Google Doc. From Natalis on forward, you know, because that's what their communities are doing. You do the opposite. All right? Let them be the bad guy. I know in some cases it's really hard. It's really tough to not come out and defend your Oshi, but sometimes the best move is to go, okay, that's your opinion. Mute. I don't have to fucking see it. I mean, that's the nice thing about social media is like this mute thing. You don't have to see it if you don't want to. I mean, if this stuff really gets to you a lot, mute people who are sending negativity to your community. Just mute them or block them. That's you if you prefer. Because that way you don't have to deal with this shit. You know? I mean, just keep posting positive messages about Sinder and go from there. I guess this is another person that likes Sinder. I'm just saying. That's a very nice model there. That's a nice model. That's a nice model. You know? Just saying. And it's like, no, everybody's making a big deal about Nautilus not working with Sinder no more. Dude, look. How many talented artists are out there that probably be more than happy to work with Sinder? You know, is it a loss? What is this? Oh, Jesus Christ. It's like, no, if he wants to be an island to himself, let him. You know, yeah, he's going to say stuff. He's going to post stuff about Sinder and stuff like that. Okay. Don't react to it. Even if it's positive. I'm blinded by Power Up Center. Whatever, dude. What? You stick with that excuse, DJP. You stick with that excuse. Why does every time I see this, I'm like, I get upset because the name's spelled wrong. It's Cindr. I thought it was Sindr. Because I'm gonna say it's cider. You know. Like I said, he wants to be an island to himself. Let him. You know. Okay. You know, just mute him. I don't think he's a member of the Cinder's Discord. I think he got banned from there. I figured that's the reason why Sinder is trending. Was trending. And she's not anymore. But, you know, if you want Sinder trending, okay, let it be positive stuff, you know? Let it be positive stuff. It's just like, hey, no, I mean, it's like, what? Boss rush. No. I mean, it's like if this one gets to 1 million views, no, spam the fuck out of it on Twitter. Congratulating Sinder, you know? It's... What the fuck? My name. You know, it's just like... If Convergence of Sin gets 1 million views, no, spam the fuck out of it on Twitter. You know? Anytime any of her music gets over 1 million views or hits another landmark, just spam the fuck out of it. You know, if one of her VODs or let me go to there. If you know, if she hits 100,000 subscribers on her VODs, spam the fuck out of it. Congratulate her. You know? Yeah, I'm gonna keep going. You know, if she hits 400,000 subscribers, spam the shit out of it. If you want her trending, if you want to see her over here, make sure it's positive. All right, send nothing but positivity, man. Because no, you want to really defeat the people who want to send hate. You just send positivity all the fucking time, because that's how you win the fucking war. Because they're not going to listen to you. You're giving them what they want. You know, you sit there and congratulate Sinder. It's just like her birthday. No, there were people trying to shit on Sinder on her birthday, but you guys didn't let her do it. You didn't let them do it. You know, just keep it positive. You know, don't worry about anybody else associated with that Google Doc. Just focus on Sinder. And keep it positive. In other words, do the opposite of Wiccan. Wiccan's going around wanting to attack people. You do the opposite. Put it this way. Just to blow people's minds away. Is Shiloh's channel here? If it hits 2 million subscribers, if you want to blow people's minds, congratulate her. You know? If something good happens to a VTuber, it's like she's got more subscribers than Shiloh. If she hits 2 million subscribers, congratulate her. You know. The same goes through anybody involved in this. You just send positivity, because all of a sudden the people who are trying to hate on you are going to look like giant asses. Because you're like going, hey, well, yeah, Sinders are Oshi, but we're happy that these VTubers have made achievements, because it helps the whole community. If you want to hate, go ahead and hate. We're fine with it. Because now you're pulling the teeth out of them. Because all of a sudden people are going to look and say, why are you going after them? They're congratulating Bao, the Shadow analyst, blah, blah, blah. What's your fucking problem? Oh, Sinder. Are they talking about Sinder? They congratulated Bao the Whale for getting 2 million subscribers. What the fuck's wrong with you? How's that involving Sinder if she's congratulating Bao? Well, it's from the Google. That was fucking months ago. Get over it. See what I'm saying? You know, you're going to make them look stupid. Because they're going to turn it into something about Sinder when you're sitting there trying to make something about a positive message to whoever. That's how you win the war in the long run. Because you're Cinder's community, and it reflects back on Sinder and what type of community she has. if they're positive, grateful, kind, welcoming, that's kind of how people are going to perceive Cinder. Okay, those people who are coming to hate on you from other communities, I'm not going to say names. It reflects back on the community they're supposed to represent. And there's some who are orbiters of the VTuber community. They're just there to shit on VTubers. They're not a fan of any of them. There's some like that. I'm pretty sure you can find some. You know, you can find them. They're out there. You know, you can kind of look at some of the comments you get, and the comments they make, and you realize they never watched a fucking VTuber in their life. Or if they did, it was just clips. They never went to a stream or any of that shit. They just no. They just want to get piss off people. That's all they want to do. So instead of doing that, instead of interacting with people like that, you're like, block. I don't have to fucking see them or talk to them. You don't have to respond at all. Because then you're giving them what don't like. It says Powerpuff Center. What's wrong with Powerpuff Center? I mean, it's what's wrong with that? It's just a little gif of a dog. It's just Project Melody. I'm always careful with Project Melody. What are you talking about? Oh, I know what you're talking about. Never mind. I know what you're talking about. Okay. But you know, it's you know, you win the battle sometimes, most of the times, by not engaging those people who don't give a fuck about Cinder or anything like that. Okay. You know, you win. That's how you win the battle. It's like if I see, no, I think I've only blocked. What, have I blocked anybody on this platform? I don't think I've blocked any. I've muted a few people because I just don't want to see their fucking messages. Yeah, I know exactly the guy who wrote the gay fanfic in that post. I muted him because I never want to see his messages again. I didn't block him. I just muted him. You know, it's like, come on, dude. I don't want to return to YouTube. All right. What you so worried about, dude? Just because I had a few accidents along the way. Okay. So I got that out of my system. I am doing a collab tomorrow with Loboto HF. And I'm sure the subject's going to come up again. You know, but because it's natural, because we'll be talking about the Cinder stuff tomorrow too. But and I will say this, okay, and I do not want to be the Cinder channel. All right, I don't want to make, because I did I put Cinder in the tags? I don't remember if I put Cinder in the tags. I don't think I did. Oh, I'm up to 85. Cool. I'm almost to 100. Cool. I'm happy. I'm thinking about something at the moment. I did. Okay. It's because of what the subject matter is, but I'm gonna probably use the Cinder tag tomorrow for the collab. I think we're doing it on my channel. I'm not 100% sure. I have to talk to him real fast about that. But it's I don't want to be constantly talking about it. That's my point. All right. If there's something more new information, or she comes back to streaming, all that stuff, I'll be honest about. I probably won't make a video about her coming back to streaming. Because that's her moment. For me to make a video about her streaming or do a stream about her return to streaming, in my mindset, that's not right. I know that's her moment. That's the spotlight should be on her. She shouldn't have to share it with anybody. You know? Yeah, I know I am the Grumpy Channel. Okay. I love talking about VTubers. I try to it's if you look at the majority of my content, I mean, I do talk once a week. I talk about drama, about a situation in the VTuber community, and of course, look at it. It does very well, but I don't want to be a VTuber drama channel. Okay, I like doing stuff like this, and this fun stuff. Stuff I know. Hopefully it's entertaining. Okay, yeah, the tricky ones been privated because the clips, the sound for the clips don't play. I gotta fix that. I mean, I would love to see this one to get over 300. Right? I would. Anything that's a positive thing, the feel good streams. Yeah, I'd love to see the feel good streams get over 300. I'll quarter my any stream that's not about drama. I would love to see do far better than the drama stuff. To be honest with you, okay. Because then at that point, I feel like you're coming for me and not just because I'm talking about drama. I do appreciate you value my opinion. I mean, this is cool. I like the fact there's 72. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm grateful for every fucking view I get on my channel. I just wish the positive stuff got more views, Well, I say that, and I got this. Just saying. Just like that. I mean, I could start making standalone, edit the feel good stream so they're more condensed. I'm sure I could do that, but I understand this one too. I don't understand that one. I still can't believe that Mr. Beast has no tractions. And I'm kind of glad that these two got low views. Just saying. I mean, it's like I know these are probably going to do good. Me cutting these down, cutting that stream down. You won't believe how long it took me to edit that, but it's like I'm pretty sure this one's going to do pretty good. Because what I'm doing, instead of making a dedicated standalone videos, I'm editing my streams to consumable chunks. But I would love to see the positive ones do the streams for them to do much better, And I understand, it's human nature for people to tune in to say, oh, he's talking about drama and he's ranting and raving. Yeah, I know that. And in some ways, it is entertaining and all that stuff. Okay. I'm always mystified. How many followers on Twitter I have now? Oh, I got 306. Cool. Pretty soon I have more followers than who I'm following. I'm very picky now about who I follow, by the way. If I'm not following you, it's no offense. Okay? It's just, I'm just very picky. Because, I got a lot of fucking bots. I just got a lot of fucking bots. Okay. But yeah, it's I'm going to end it here. Thanks for coming here. Thanks for your interactions and all that stuff. I feel a lot better. I got it all out of my system, and yeah, I'll probably make this make the first part of this a standalone video. And if it pisses Wiccans off, it pisses Wiccan off. I don't fucking care because it had to be said. But join, come tomorrow for the collab with me and Loboto. Where's the fucking tweet at? Because I want to repost it. Okay, there it is. Yeah, I'm me and him are doing a collab tomorrow. Yeah, this is a joke, by the way. We're not gonna sit there and have an argument. And it's just the, you know, I'm just going to do it. I guess I'm going to do it like what I did with GVP and try to do an interview. But if you made it this far, leave a like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and I will see you tomorrow for the collab. Okay? Talk to you then.